Hanoi, Vietnam's capital city, is one of the most vibrant cities in the country. The old quarter of Hanoi is where all the action is, from the nightlife to the colorful street food. It's also where most travelers book their hotels. In this compact area of only 1,000 square kilometers, there are more than 600 accommodations that range from cheap hostels to luxury hotels. Hi, I'm Thuy. I'm a Vietnamese American based in Saigon, and on my channel, I share travel tips and local insights. Hanoi is one of my favorite cities in Vietnam, and I go about once or twice a year. And believe it or not, each time it's still a hit and miss when it comes to booking a hotel. So that's why in this video I wanted to share with you some of my experience and personal tips to help you choose the right hotel. I normally use Agoda for my hotel booking, and as you can see for Hanoi, there are close to 6,000 accommodation choices. That's a lot. So let's scroll down and look at our location options. So I suggest you do this when you're looking for a hotel to just filter down the area you want to go to. And I recommend the Old Quarter. This is actually where most travelers stay because it's so convenient and it's where all the action is. Daeho district, which is West Lake. This area is where the bigger hotels are, like the Intercontinental, the Pan Pacific. These are the luxury hotels, so they have bigger rooms and they've got views and they've got pools. So if you're looking for a more high-end accommodation, you would go here. So let's get right to it. I want to share with you 3 things to consider when choosing a hotel. The first is location. Of course, it's always about the location, but actually in the Old Quarter, since it's pretty compact, there really isn't a bad location. It's actually a very good walking area. You step out of your hotel and you're right in the middle of the action. But what is important to know is the street name of the hotel. So why does it matter? It's because some hotels are located in small alleyways, and you wouldn't know that until you get there. So what it means is that cars and a taxi won't be able to access the door front because the road is too small. And during the weekends, on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday evenings, certain streets become pedestrian streets and they're closed for the night market. So again, if you're arriving or departing during this time, it can be quite an inconvenience. You'll have to walk to an open street to get a taxi. And on top of that, it can get pretty crowded, so you're going to have to move through the crowds to get to that open road. The second thing you should know is that rooms with windows are quite limited. It's because the Old Quarter is very compact, so the buildings are built right next to each other. There's no space in between, so that means the side of the buildings have no windows. They're built right next to the next building. So the only place on the building that has a window would be the front of the building or the back. I actually like having natural light in my room and also to be able to look out the window to see what the weather is like for that day. So the only bonus for a room with no windows is that the rate tends to be lower. So if you don't mind that, then go for the lower rate, no window room. The third thing you should know is that not all hotels in the Old Quarter have a restaurant, which is where you normally get your breakfast. So if breakfast is important to you, then make sure you choose a hotel with an inclusive breakfast offering. Then you know for sure they have a restaurant or at least a dining area. I hope these tips are helpful for your travel planning. I know it can be overwhelming with so many choices. Just keep in mind that there are no real bad locations in the Old Quarter. So the key thing is to consider your budget and comfort level. Thanks for watching, and make sure to subscribe to get notifications on my new videos.